I'm not sure how well this is going to be filmed, but I can't wait. So I'm going to film a little bit of me cutting away my zip ties and undoing my fine work here. I might not have to cut everything away. Oh, managed to get that cooler installed. Looks nice, and it is definitely going to fit. I think it will cool the CPU a lot better. The Dynatron's a nice cooler, but I think I feel more comfortable with this setup here. I got a Dynatron running in my other system, and that actually has the original fan back on it. If I get tired of the noise, I'll put another one of these on here. It's Noctuas. They make some fine stuff. Kind of wish it was more inline instead of doing it this way, because that would make airflow better going all the way out. But actually what it will do, it will help cool that off and my NVMe a little bit, and some of that air will float out this gaping hole, so that's good. And this air will flow into the power supply and eventually make it out that way. So I think it will work out. So on with the show. So I'm going to try to be a little strategic with how I cut things here. I got to cut this zip tie for sure. I'm going to try not to cut everything off, because I don't have to actually unplug everything. I just have to unplug the power supply. So that can go, and this little bad boy can go, and I'm trying to cut my wires here. I have spares of these, but not of that. And that allows me to take that out of the way. Go ahead and cut this one. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably not the smartest person in the world trying to film this while I'm cutting. Let's see. Get that in the shot there. Okay. Yeah, don't want to do it that way. Get that one. Get underneath it. So you want to make sure nothing else is underneath. Cut. So this is free, and this is free. The hard part is going to be fishing this back under here. I really don't want to take this drive cage out, and I will probably have to do this off camera. But I'm not going to deprive you of the unplugging sequence, or try not to deprive you of that. All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a little difficult to do with me holding this thing. You know, I have this wonderful tripod I bought. Hell, I could do the whole thing if I decide to set it back up again. There. Yeah, it came off pretty easy. So that part's fine. So this one, maybe I can go full nerd and get a headband for my GoPro. I actually have one that I don't even use. So, yeah, like I said, I'm smart. That one's, well, I ain't gonna worry about that coming apart by itself. There we go. Get the old squeeze method. See if I can do this one the same way. Don't try this at home, kids. Actually, you're supposed to try this at home. This is called home labbing. All right. The rest of that will be in a different shot, so I'm going to need both hands to fish these wires out, and it is going to be a pain in the neck. Next clip. All right, the official second half of that video, changing out the power supply. Yeah, wasn't able to really film me changing it out. This is actually several days later. So I actually had it in and up and running. So tuck these cables in nice and neat, and it wasn't hard replugging everything in. I actually like the black on black aesthetic. Blue wires here, but some things can't be helped. Anyway, so you just had like the bare wire, so I put this corrugated little duct stuff over the wires because there was a lot of sharp edges in this case, and yeah, it looks kind of cool, but it functions to keep it from chafing against this. So so again, I had this cooler in there. I actually had this running for several days since the last segment, and this runs beautifully, works beautifully. Also, I swapped out I had a single port 40 gig networking card. I mean, Linux recognizes that it exists. I think there is a firmware issue, maybe a driver issue, but I went ahead and got another one, and that is a 2-port 40 gig card, and I'm hoping that this will fare a little better. Actually came installed with this low profile bracket that I swapped out for the full size bracket that it actually came with. So yeah, UnixSurplus.net. That is the eBayer that's been selling me a lot of the stuff that actually works properly. So yeah, I highly recommend them. And no, they don't pay me. No one pays me. No one pays me except my job, except my actual job, not this foolish endeavor that I've been on. Actually, so yes, I was gonna have Proxmox installed on this, and I had it installed and everything, but I decided to go TrueNAS bare metal for the moment. I may switch things up again, but at the moment I have TrueNAS bare metal, and it's working fine like that. So anyway, that'll conclude this particular video.